Today we are going to get our life together-ish. I say together-ish because we only have a few hours. I'm gonna use this nap time today to really just clean our house and get into a good mental state. And I'm gonna share what I do if I have like 2 free hours, what I'm gonna do to get myself into a good mental state and feel my best. Starting with, the first thing I do is fill up a very large cup with water. I'm gonna use this one. Nice little beverage. Orange salt. I've been using this salt. It's no sugar, only salt. It has flavor. And I just put it in a large cup. It's an electrolyte drink mix. I'm gonna fill it up because if I'm dehydrated, I can't get anything done. I'm gonna use a very large straw. Just mix it up. My goal is to drink all of this in the next 2 hours. And I've been taking like a mental note of what I do on the days where I feel my best. And these are some of those things. So first off, big cup of a little drink, something hydrating that also, oh, it's salty. This is not my favorite flavor. My favorite is actually their watermelon or raspberry salt. And then another thing that I do to feel my best is to put a cute outfit on. And this is not that. I'm gonna actually, I don't know what this is actually. I have like a satin skirt on and a giant t-shirt or a sweatshirt that I'm pretty sure this is TJ's, but I'm gonna go pick out something comfortable and cute to wear. This is embarrassing, but these are all clean clothes that have yet to be put away, and I have to put them away today. Once I find something that I can wear, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's slightly wrinkled. I think I wore this in my last video in a navy with a tan stripe, and they're just so comfortable. Most of the wrinkles are out. I'm feeling cuter already. It's comfortable. I'm still in the satin skirt. And earrings. Oh my gosh, these are some of my favorite earrings. Whenever I want to just feel a little bit more put together, a big, nice sweater, a midi or maxi skirt, and some nice earrings. These earrings are from the same brand I mentioned in my last video, Mejuri. I have a few items from there. I think I mentioned this before, but they remind me of something like a really chic French woman would wear. And they're just like a very simple but classic earring that make a statement. They're stunning. So I, like 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing some sort of like gold, simple earring that still makes a statement, and these are those. If you're looking for gift ideas, Mejuri has so many beautiful jewelry pieces, not just earrings, but necklaces, rings. I have a little ring that is from there. I keep some earrings in here. You know, I'm gonna have to try these on actually to show you. They're just chunky, beautiful gold, and they have silver. They have different finishes depending on your preference. And thank you to Mejuri for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I absolutely think they're just so classic, well worth the money. I just wear them every single day. It's really all I wear. Like, this is as statement-y as it gets for me. Time to put these clothes away. Okay, so once I've put things away and everything is in its home in the house, which is like crucial for my mental health, I have a box where I put my phone in on these shelves, and I try to put my phone in the box there probably, I mean, the more the better, the longer the better. And this box actually charges it. I'll show you. So I have this box on the bottom here that plugs in. So it charges devices. It's really nice, but you don't need something that fancy. Actually, an entire app. I think it's called Aaro, A-R-O. That might be totally wrong. But there's an app that you can also log your time that you put your phone away. It's kind of like the opposite of screen time. So the goal is to have as much time as possible in the box. But I know, like, realistically, you know, emails, the phone is just always used. It's just crazy to think sometimes about, like, we grew up in a childhood where there were no smartphones, and that is just so, like, I'm so thankful that we grew up that I grew up in a time that I did. And I just want to set a good example for also my son. I don't want him to see me on my phone all the time. It's just so not healthy. So yeah, put my phone in the box, which is ironic because I'm filming on a phone right now, but that is what I do. Speaking of laundry, we are in the process of redoing our laundry room, and look at this wallpaper. I just have to show you. The lighting is kind of tricky right now, but it's the darkest I've ever really gone in a room. And this is a Ralph Lauren wallpaper. It's called Castle Head Paisley, I believe. And the color that I went with for the paint, which I'm gonna add like some more molding details under here, is called Barista, Benjamin Moore. And we are going to build around that unit and just have, it's gonna look more like, you know, completed. But, and then we also have to add a real like countertop. There's a real countertop over here. So probably match that. And we changed out the lights. And we have to paint the ceiling. There was some leak issues that happened a little while back, so we need to paint the ceiling. But I've wanted to use this wallpaper for so long, and I'm really glad that there was like a tiny space I could kind of experiment with a darker color. The next thing that I always do, I would highly recommend having, and this is just kind of random, and I think I have ADHD because I like to work on the floor or in a very clean space, but the floor for some reason is where my brain works the best. I also, if I feel like there's a lot going on in life, I have so many thoughts, I need to put them on paper. A notepad like this is great, and I'll show you how it's laid out because this is like ideal for my brain. Top priorities, to-do list, follow-up calls and emails, and then like the daily appointment on this side. And then on this side, it's just blank. That's just how I like to, this is the ideal way for me to start the day. But sometimes that's not enough, and I have to bring out the doodle pad. And this is a 18 by 24 newsprint pad of paper. When I can like get my thoughts out onto this big paper, I don't know how, but it helps me so significantly. And it just gives me more space to have everything categorized how I need it. It just allows me to get everything in my brain onto paper. I thought mosquitoes were done. It's been like in the 40s every morning lately, and then it gets to be like 75. There's such a huge range in temperatures right now each day. And bonus points if I can do this outside, especially if the weather is perfect. Hi, Toonie. Just so in love with this dog. She's so sweet. Hi, Toonie. Oh, Brooks has not gone to sleep yet. He's like playing with TJ. So I don't think a nap time's gonna happen today. And the last thing that I do when I have just a couple of hours to reset my mind and reset my outlook, I feel like my life is a little bit more together. Or Brooks just came downstairs, so just in time. Hi, Brooksy! Hi, Brooks!
Hi.
Hi. Are you not going to take a nap today?
No.
No nap today?
Yeah, I need to do the playground. Dada.
With Dada? Do you want to collect some leaves for artwork?
Yeah.
Okay. Find the most yellow ones that you can find.
I found one.
Look at all the yellow leaves falling. The last thing that I was going to include on my list of things that I try to do if I have the time and I'm just trying to get my mind in the right place and I want my life to feel more together is to walk. And I did add a standing desk and a walking pad indoors, but there's just something you just can't beat, especially this time of year. Walks outside, it just totally resets my mind and gets it in the right place. And now it's time to go figure out what's for dinner. I honestly feel like I'm in a much better place than I was earlier. And thank you so much for watching as usual. And I will see you in my next video.